Welcome to a new video. In this video we're going to make a pattern in 5 minutes only. We're gonna make a diagonally pattern instead of a horizontal vertical version of the patterns we made earlier. So I'll explain later once we made this full pattern to see how this turns out. We're gonna keep it simple and easy. We only have 5 minutes so that we just start drawing and don't have too much pressure on the outcome. So let's start 5 minutes and let's go. I use a dry ink brush since I love birds and flowers. We're gonna make simple flower heads here. And 2 or maybe 3 birds. Let's see how it will fit on the screen. Thing here is we don't have to make it very realistic. We just wanna start sketching, right? Get out of that rot, out of the stuck on the white, the blank paper here. And make a cute little bird. We only have time for a sketch here, so we're not gonna draw on the neat. We're not gonna draw like the neat lines. Those 2 birds are too close together, but if we're gonna build the pattern, we're going to move some of these objects. But for now, just fill in the screen. That's what counts here. Let's see, maybe, yeah. Check the corners. Because we're gonna make a diagonal frame here, diagonal pattern. We're gonna duplicate to have 2 times to have 3 layers. First one, draw to the left. It's just one of the many options. The other 2, we're gonna drag them to the corners. So now we see immediately that there's a very blank space here. What we can do is we can add another object, or we can just drag this one more to here, maybe this one more down. But still we're missing some objects here, so I'm gonna add another flower quickly. And then we'll check how the pattern will turn out once we have it this way. Duplicate 2 times, move this again. We can do this like as long as we want to adjust our pattern. We can change this over and over again to see if there's any like blank empty spaces here. I'm not sure, we not have much time left. So I'm gonna fill this one in with another flower head. I'm feeling the pressure of the time ticking away, but that's fine. So maybe let's see how much time we have, 1.5 minutes. Let's see how this turns out. So by checking how the pattern is, we're gonna duplicate 4 times and then deselect the backup layer. Now we're gonna drag these corners to the middle, and then we can see slowly appearing this new pattern. Since we're going to make a diagonally pattern, because now you can see it's horizontal and vertically. But we group the 2 last layers and duplicate that one to slightly drag this up and down. And now we have created a more diagonal pattern. Alright, it already looks nice. It's only missing some colors, I guess, since we only have 5 minutes. What we can do is, if we have time left, I'm not sure. You can add some color here by making another layer. And orange maybe. And then I think that's it. Time is up. Let's check how our final pattern looks like. If we're happy with the result, we can just work further on this pattern. But at least we have something drawn now. We have something here on the screen. This is the final result. In only 5 minutes, so imagine what you can do in 10 or maybe an hour. Hope you liked this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I see you in the next one.